Hey Gold Rush fans, episode 23, it'll be here this Friday, so let's talk about it. Welcome back everybody to Gold Rush Minute. If you're new to the channel or a subscriber, I'm Gold Rush Minute, where I break down the most recent episode of Gold Rush and all its spin-offs. We talk about the miners and go over past episodes of the series. So we're in the final stretch of season 13 and all the miners are gearing up for that final push. So let's start with Team Beats. The Beats had one of their best weeks of the season last week, pulling in 512 ounces from the 80 pup cut. This cut will have to hold over 900 ounces if Team Beats wants to hit 5,000 ounces for the season. Honestly though, judging from the cleanups from the cut, they should have no problem surpassing 5,000 ounces. The Beats will be facing the same issue as other miners, a force that shows no favoritism, no mercy, and in a blink of an eye, it can shut down all operations. This is Mother Nature. Between the snow and the freezing temperatures, this will be a factor from here on out. The Beats family will push forward mining and will only stop when there's no other options. So let's talk about the gold now. So I'm hoping the Beats are shown this week, and if they are, they're going to mine another 500 ounces plus, giving them over 4,600 ounces for the season. Next up is the Claytons. So grit and determination are the words I'll be using for the Claytons. Brandon still has hopes for 500 ounces, and where there's a will, there's going to be a way. So Golden Acres is finally being mined. The Claytons have all their eggs in one basket though, and for me personally, I want them to hit 500 ounces. But if they don't, I do want them to mine more than Team Misfits. Having that win over them won't be the same as 500 ounces, but it will be the fuel that will drive them to the next season to go for over 1,000 ounces. So the common issue for the miners is going to be the weather from here on out. The Claytons though, they're going to have to overcome more issues than some of the other miners. Their newly leased wash plant will have some mechanical issues this week, and the brothers will have to decide whether to fix and maintain Blackjack or haul Dirt Devil over to Golden Acres. So the biggest downside to moving Dirt Devil is going to be the amount of time lost. Brady did say that it could take up to a week to move it, but if they were to move their plant over to Golden Acres, it's a one and done move. They'll mine Golden Acres for the remaining of the season, and then next season, everything is set up for success. To me, it's honestly a no-brainer. Now for the gold. So last week, the brothers mined 25.8 ounces of the gold. That was between Golden Acres and the Gauntlet Cut. So Golden Acres seems pretty promising for the brothers. But this week, due to mechanical issues, they're only going to mine between 25 to 30 ounces of gold. This is going to be a great week, but it's not going to be the full potential of Golden Acres. Next up is Parker. So his Alaskan operation is done for the season, and now it's going to be all hands on deck for his Yukon operation. Chris, Mitch, and Tyson and the rest of the Yukon crew will have to mine just over 4,000 ounces to hit that 10,000 ounce mark. When Parker sets a goal, he will achieve it, no matter what the weather, what the crew opinions are, or how long it takes. With this mindset, Parker has lost valuable crew members in the past. So Parker's going to have Big Red and Lucifer running 24/7, and that temporary fix they did on the Grizzly bars should be a priority fix now for the mechanics if they want the full potential out of Big Red for the remainder of the season. Now for the gold. So Parker is just under 6,200 ounces for the season with his Yukon and his Alaskan operation. This week's Parker's Yukon operation will mine another 600 ounces plus of gold, getting them close to that 7,000 ounce mark. Hey everybody, just want to take a moment and thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't yet, it only takes a moment and it's free to do. Next up is Team Misfits. So this mining season has been a buzz for Team Misfits, sitting just over 118 ounces for the season. This could be the last time we do see Fred and his crew. Last time we saw Team Misfits, class was in session, and once again, Fred's inexperience was shown. Fred has been using the same screens all season, and a quick change by Buzz, and it should have been all good, right? So the ground has been everything but rich in gold. After changing the screens and running pay dirt, Fred's mats, they showed little to no gold. So let's talk about the gold. So it's basically been 3 weeks since we've seen a gold wave from Team Misfits. Fred lowered the goal from 500 to 200, but even the new goal, it seems out of reach for the crew. This week, if they're shown, Team Misfits will mine between 20 to possibly 25 ounces of gold. Last up is the Winchester boys. So these guys came out of nowhere, and for me personally, I've been impressed with their results. And many people are going to say, well, there's no overburden. You know, it's Tony's land, and it's going to be good. And all this is true, but why wouldn't Tony just mine it? Instead of having just royalties, he could have all the gold. This week though, the weather's going to be changing. The gold is going to be hard for the guys to get. It won't be frozen pay dirt or anything like that, but their equipment is untested for the Yukon cold. So I feel their wash plant, it's going to have some issues this week. So let's talk about the gold now. The guys are at 106 ounces for the season, and they only need 92 more. My guess is there's probably 2 or 3 more episodes until we're done with season 13. But with the amount of gold they've been mining, they should have no issue to achieve and surpass 200 ounces. This week, if they're shown, they're going to mine anywhere between 55 to, I'm going to guess, 65 ounces of gold. There you have it, Gold Rush fans. If you like the content and you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. It's free to do, and I greatly appreciate it. Till the next time.